guys, welcome to another broadcast of the Weekly with me, Neff. We got some cool articles. We got one from Variety, and I think we have another one from The Direct. But let's jump right back into it here, guys. From Variety, Marvel will release no more than 3 movies and 2 shows per year. This is from their CEO, Bob Iger. Let's read a little more. Disney CEO Bob Iger says the company is shrinking the MCU with a new mission to drop the number of Marvel TV series to 2 a year and the film output to no more than 3 movies per year. So, with that being said, guys, and as I always say, the article is going to be in a link in the description so you can read it all the way through because there's a little more information there, but you guys got the gist there. So you can already see that they're like really cutting back. You know, this isn't really shocking at all. We've talked about Marvel and Disney and their downfall at this point right now. They're just not putting out quality projects that the main fan base wants to watch. When I say the main fan base, I'm talking about their core fan base. They're not putting out anything that anybody wants to watch. They got the Acolyte coming out. That's Disney and Star Wars. They got that coming out in June, but like as far as we're talking about Marvel stuff, specifically She-Hulk, a Marvel property that they put out, they put a show out for that. I'm trying to even think of the last thing they put out that had to do with MCU stuff. I can't remember. It's not memorable stuff. It's all bad stuff. So it's not surprising that they're doing this. Guys, we talked about Wolverine and Deadpool, or Deadpool and Wolverine. That's the only movie that Marvel's actually putting out this year. I can't remember the last time that Marvel only put out one film in a year. I think that hasn't happened in probably 16 maybe to 20 years. I think maybe when they kind of got back into the rhythm of putting out Marvel comic book superhero movies, I think that might have been the time where they were like 1, maybe 2 a year. But when they got the universe going on, the MCU, they were putting out at least 2 to 3 films a year at minimum regarding the MCU. So it's not surprising to me that they're cutting back. And on top of that, the movies are not making money. Guys, if you spend $200, $300 million on a movie and you don't even get back a third of it, it eventually that's going to start to hurt, and it's just going to be able to it's going to be an issue that you can't keep up with. You can't keep hemorrhaging money and then investing another $200 or $300 million on the back end for the next film that's going to hemorrhage money. You're going to go bankrupt doing that. Now, we know Disney does have a lot of money. I personally don't know how they're still making these $200, $300 million movies, but I think people need to look into BlackRock and follow the money. Anyway, with that being said, I thought that article was really interesting. Like I said, guys, we've talked about Marvel. We've talked about all their problems. And I think it's interesting that now the CEO is stepping out and saying, hey, this is our schedule. This is what we're doing. And this is the direction we're heading in. Not a good one for Marvel. Let's see if they can, knock it out the park with Deadpool and Wolverine. I think the movie will be interesting. I think it will be a decent film. I don't think it's going to save the MCU, and I don't think it's really going to save Disney when we're talking about the Marvel property that they do own. Next article. This one is from The Direct. Silo Season 2 release, cast, and everything we know about Apple TV series. Silo is on the way back to Apple TV with what will be surely a shocking Season 2. Interesting. Let's read a little more. In June 2023, Apple TV, via the deadline, renewed Silo for Season 2. The renewal came ahead of Season 1 finale, indicating confidence of higher-ups toward it. Apple TV's head of programming, Matt Chernis, offered high praise for the sci-fi series, teasing they are so excited for more secrets of Silo to be revealed in Season 2. So, I did hear some good things about this. This show was kind of a low-key show, went really under the radar, but I heard a lot of good things about Silo. So it looks like Apple TV is really starting to ramp up a lot of their original series. You got Silo, you got Monarch. I heard that was good too. That's kind of like following like the Godzilla Kaiju world, if you guys are interested in that. But yeah, with Silo, I've heard a lot of good things about it. And if you guys have watched Silo Season 2, please chime in the comments and let me know what you thought about it. But like I said, I've heard nothing but good things, I'm expecting this show to probably come out, if not this year, I would say at least sometime early next year. It seems like they already got it in development. I don't know if there's any, official news on when it's coming out, but I think there is a lot of speculation. I would expect 2025 at least. It says they finished shooting in March 2024. So, 2025 makes sense. And yeah, so I got one more little bit of information for you guys about Silo. It says season one earned widespread acclaim from critics, warranting an 88% critic approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes. And it also says that it was Apple TV's number one drama. So, you know, take that for what you want to. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for today, guys. Those are some cool articles. We kind of tapped into a couple things very quickly. Talked about Disney, Bob Iger, the MCU, their direction with release schedule. And then we talked about Silo. If anybody's interested in that, go ahead and check out Silo. It's something that I'm actually really interested in because I did hear nothing but good things about the show. But that is going to do it for this broadcast of The Weekly, guys. Please like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell for notifications, and keep watching the Popcorn Square podcast. With that being said, guys, it's Neff signing off. Please be safe.